Hey guys, Tyler here with Revvin Reviews. So today we're going to be talking about the 2017 Bugatti Chiron. So last year at Geneva Motor Show, which is actually coming up this year again, but last year at Geneva Motor Show in March, the Bugatti was released, the newest Bugatti. So as many of you guys know, the Bugatti Veyron was the previous record holder, and then the Hennessy Venom came out for the street legal record holder, and now the Chiron is coming out, or is being released as the current world record holder for the top speed for a production car that's street legal. And so anyways, Bugatti was releasing this car back in 2016, the early March in the Geneva Motor Show, and it was one of the most sought after cars to see. People were saying, oh, it's gonna look like this, it's gonna look like this, it's gonna look like this. Come to find out, it didn't look like most of the drawings or the renderings. It actually ended up looking like the Vision GT, which was kind of laying there right underneath our eyes, because that was released in the 2015 Geneva Motor Show. The Vision GT was basically a track version, a 1-out-of-1 track version, ultra performance Bugatti Chiron. In all reality, it just was literally sitting there right underneath our eyes, or right underneath their nose rather, and we didn't really recognize it. But now that the Chiron's been released, we do know the specs for it. It's 1500 horsepower, quad turbocharged, so there's 4 turbochargers on it, shoving all of that into an 8-liter V or W16. So basically it's W16, so it's 2 V8s put together to make 18 or 16 cylinders rather. And it all gives you that package with that much performance, getting you from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds, and a top speed of 260 miles an hour, supposedly. They're not like Lamborghini where they don't want to prove something. They actually will go out and have world record challenges and things like that to show you, hey, look, this is how fast we can get, which is really cool. I got the opportunity to see it right after it was released in Geneva. It came to La Jolla, California, and it was a really cool car. In all reality, we were going to shoot a video on it, and then the day of, it actually like 15 minutes before we were going to shoot the video, the shoot got called off, and we were there and we're like, no, but we anyways got to see it, and it was a really cool car. It looked really cool. We didn't get to sit in it yet. Keep in mind that's yet. I got to sit in a Veyron this past year, but we're looking into sitting and getting to do a video on a Chiron when they start getting released, which is why this video is made, because there's 3 released right now. A couple of them are, since there's 3, some of them are going to Europe and some of them are going to the Middle East. So we don't know exact countries or anything like that, but we are sure that there's going to be 70 released this year, rather 2017, and then there's said to be a run of around 399. So we'll be 100% sure when they finish the run, I guess you could say. But anyways, I'm kind of curious as to what your guys' thoughts are. This video isn't necessarily made for the purpose of informing you guys what a Chiron is and stuff like that, because I'm sure most of you guys know, but I'm honestly just curious as to what you guys think of the Chiron. Obviously it's a interesting car because it changes the perspective on performance. It shows that you can have performance and luxury in the same package. Obviously it's a little bit more expensive considering that's $2.5 million for the car, but it does show that you can have both of those in the same perfect hybrid, giving you good performance and great, amazing luxury. So I'm honestly curious as to what your guys' thoughts are on the Bugatti. Do you guys think it's an overpriced piece of metal, or actually a piece of carbon fiber, or do you think that it's a perfectly priced work of art? I think that it's a work of art, honestly. I think that they're such high performance that it's kind of hard to drive. In all reality, when I got to sit in the Veyron, the owner of it was like, hey, just be careful, don't touch any buttons, because this car is a very touchy vehicle. So you turn the lights on, it could kill the battery, which kind of sucks. It's the same with like Pagannis and things like that. You can drive them like 150 miles and then you have to get them serviced. But I'm honestly curious as to what you guys think on the new Chiron coming out or getting released here in the next month. And then I want to know what you guys think of Bugatti as a brand. Do you think that that's an overpriced brand, or do you think that it's perfectly priced or underpriced? Honestly, I think it's underpriced, just for the simple fact that they lost money on every Veyron that they sold. The figures were running around that the Veyrons cost close to $8 million to produce. That included research and development and stuff like that, but each Veyron cost close to $8 million to produce, and they were selling them for at the beginning they were selling them for like $600,000, and then they got up to $1.5 million. and now they're going for close to 2. So I'm kind of curious as to what your guys' thoughts are on that. Go ahead and leave that in the comment section below, or on our social media accounts. I don't know why I always point that way, but social media accounts. Or if Josh puts the survey up there, do it in this. Have a great day, guys.